a simple question. What exactly are AI agents? You might have heard the term thrown around, but they're not just chatbots. Think of chatbots as the front desk staff, answering questions pretty well, but within a tight script. AI agents, though, they're more like the backstage crew, the ones making sure the whole show runs smoothly, often in ways you don't even notice. Here's a fun analogy. Imagine a busy kitchen. You're the head chef, directing the menu and managing the team. An AI agent is like your ultra-efficient sous chef. It's not just fetching knives or chopping vegetables. It's operating on its own, executing tasks autonomously based on your recipes. You tell it what needs to happen, and boom, it's chopping, grilling, plating, all without constant supervision. Now, what makes them tick? Well, at their core, AI agents rely on advanced technologies like machine learning models and something called large language models. You've probably interacted with one of these if you've used ChatGPT or Google's Gemini. These are the heavy lifters in AI communication. But AI agents take it a step further. They don't just talk, they act. It's like adding wheels to an encyclopedia. It doesn't just sit there packed with knowledge. It's going places and doing stuff with it. Take this a bit deeper. An AI agent observes its surroundings, which, in tech speak, means processing data, the kind of data you feed it, like customer emails, website stats, or even live phone calls. Then it decides on an action based on what it learned from these inputs. And the crazy part, it doesn't just stop there, it's constantly learning, tweaking its approach, and basically leveling up like a really fast-learning digital intern. Maybe faster, and without the coffee breaks, right? Picture this, you own a small online store. You've got hundreds of customer queries coming in weekly. Things like, where's my order? Or, can I return this item? With an AI agent, you don't need someone poring over each one manually anymore. It analyzes the data, processes the questions, and responds on the fly, accurately. It's handling what used to be repetitive, time-consuming work so you can focus on growing the business. Sounds like a thoughtful teammate, doesn't it? So now that we know what AI agents are and how they work, let's look at how they're already transforming businesses, especially in customer service. Picture this. A customer calls your support line and they're met with an AI agent. But get this, it doesn't just sound robotic or churn out a standard script. No, it listens, it understands context, and it replies with a tone that's, well, surprisingly human. It might resolve an issue, like processing a refund or answering a shipping query, all in seconds. But it doesn't stop there. Email and chatbot interactions are becoming game changers too. Imagine your inbox flooded with questions, and instead of you or your team spending hours replying, the AI steps in. It triages, prioritizes the inventory questions, separates the returns, sends personalized responses, and even flags the complex issues requiring human intervention. It's like it's doing the heavy lifting, leaving your team free to focus elsewhere. Here's a story for you. A retail business decided to integrate AI for customer queries. Before AI, their response time was over 24 hours. When they brought in a custom chatbot and automated emails, response times dropped by 50% overnight. Imagine the customer satisfaction boost. Honestly, it's one of those things where you think, why weren't they doing this sooner? And of course, it's not just customer service. AI agents are kind of revolutionizing sales and marketing too. Take lead qualification as an example. Instead of a salesperson wading through lists of prospects, the AI scores them based on past purchases or their level of interest. That way, your team's only reaching out to the most promising leads. It's all about working smarter, not harder, right? Even behind the scenes, workflows are getting a major productivity upgrade. Think about task routing. Let's say you've got a web portal managing service requests. The AI agent comes in, assesses the type of request, and sends it to the right department or even the right person. No manual follow-ups, no wasted time. And if you've ever faced the mountain of data entry, those agents can pull, process, and log information in record time. It's efficiency on steroids. What's amazing is the synergy this creates. Humans and AI working together. The AI handles the repetitive, the mundane, the do I have to kind of tasks. And in turn, teams can focus on creative problem solving, brainstorming new ideas, and making strategic calls. It's not about replacing people, but helping them shine where it matters most. All right, let's talk about why embracing AI agents could be a game changer for small and medium-sized businesses. And maybe yours too. The benefits are pretty clear. They save time and money, boost productivity, and even improve how your customers feel about working with you. All good things, right? But I know there's often this question of, won't AI agents replace jobs? Honestly, I see it differently. Think of it as a way to let people do what they do best. Be creative, connect with others, and tackle big picture problems while the AI handles the grunt work. Now here's where it gets exciting, where AI might be heading. Imagine, for example, AI agents capable of emotional detection. That means reading the tone of a customer email or phone call to figure out frustration levels and responding with a personalized touch. Or predictive analytics. Let's say you run a small bakery. Your AI agent could analyze buying patterns and weather trends, then suggest you bake more croissants because, hey, apparently people buy more of them when it's cloudy. It's fascinating to think about. But how do you actually get started without feeling overwhelmed? First, start small. Choose one pain point. Maybe it's answering customer queries or managing social media messages. And deploy an AI agent there. Next, set clear, specific goals. Maybe you're aiming to cut response times in half or improve lead conversion rates. Help your team feel comfortable with the tech too. Educate them, show them how it works. And, ease those robots are taking over fears. And finally, don't just set it and forget it. Keep checking in on its performance, adjust settings, and basically treat it as part of the team. Trust me, a little attention goes a long way. What's clear is that AI agents aren't just a phase or a passing trend. They're here to help businesses, especially smaller ones, stay competitive in a fast-changing world. And really, it's about collaboration. Human strengths meeting AI efficiency. On that note, we'll wrap it up here. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.